Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. This is Julia with J Approved Freedom. Would like to thank the Lord and give him credit for blessing me with these words that go out to the nations and kingdoms of the earth, to root out and pull down, destroy and throw down, or to build and to plant. Okay, we got a few more arm movements this time. The Lord is like doing his hands on his hips and down, and so anyway. So I'm showing you more today for that reason. And yeah, I didn't make it on Sunday, so um I can't remember if the Lord references why or not, or if he wants me to tell you why or not. So anyway, just leave it at that. Max made it with the girls, but I didn't make it. So, all right. Okay, so the Lord's referencing how Stefan maybe thinks that I'm still a B. Uh, Even though January, I would say, was mostly pretty good. The conversation. Yeah, Dolly. Unfortunately, Mom, this been, well, part of that conversation-y delay, man. 'Cause the gal is, well, dry heaving all over herself lately, folks, at the thought of, yeah, dude, that whole finding a balance thingy, man, that she for sure thought she had done in, like, past times, bruh. And yeah, dude, baby girl, like, embarrassed, dude, to have got it so wrong of no. Was just a bit of too much interest in her part, man, of like his activities around. Therefore he backed off that like, yep boys, this chick into me, man, in the worst as hell. Man. Wasn't so bad, dude. Wasn't so. Just no, man. That baby girl been trying for years by now, folks, to try and please his, well, requirements, dude. And for all her failures, man, well, let's just say it straight out, man. That baby boy's starting to feel a little bit guilty, man, for being all, yeah, chick, so you driving me like crazy, gal, with your questions about my, oh, it were in the finances last time, man. That baby girl was able to sneak in a quick question about, like, bill payments, dude, and the poor guy was left, well, dumbfounded, man, if we honest, bub. 'Cause they ain't nobody and they dog asking him things like, yeah, man, so if I wanna go shopping, bruh, and get a few new, can you, like, afford that, man? Here the Lord chuckled and cleared his throat. Not so much, man, not so. Therefore she were, like, prepared yesterday, folks, to show him her new homemade. Oh, it were a skirt, dude, that she made from, like, scratch, folks. 'Cause the gal's closet is lookin', well, messed up sometimes, man, by a Mr. Z of a thinks it's funny, Bob, to go on and ruin a lady's, well, favorite outfits, son, that she went on and purchased years ago, dude. And yeah, man, could have, bro. And yeah, dog, we mean worn a few things for a few more. But Satanist, dog, and how they just sillily thinking it at times, man, that a person going down the toilets in life is, well, worth messin' with, man, in the simplest of all. So there she were, man, yesterday, folks, decked out in her Sunday best for, well, football boys, that she's starting to like love it, man. Getting to watch them boys slam into, well, each other sometimes, man. And then sometimes, dude, turn around and high five each other like, yeah, man, good to see you, bro, out on this fine. Oh, it them, man, being all Americanied out before hay. And the interviews, bro, that she using for like tips for the future, man, on how to handle no accolades of like, here I saw a lady put a mic in my face. So how did you do it, chick? Catching his slippery as hell, I might add, bloke. And he know it deep as hell down chickens that he like ain't been treating you chickenses around town like right sis for a long just a glitch, hun, just a of a young man who goin', well, ape shies a crazy on they A's at first, man, till he realized, nope, boys, too easy of a, oh, she gon' catch him, man. Just might not be this. Patient dog. She have turned real patient folks. With all this losin' of her, well, kumpels in life, man, that she thought she were like done searchin' for finally, miss, in like her 30s, dog. But now she's staring 40 into the face, miss, like, Yep, Lord, gotta start over again, man. Even though I'm all, well, but right, son, for like some new friendshipy adventures, folks, with no. So we told her, dog, that that sweet little of 'em might say yes to some of my ladies' suggestions, dude, if they like baby friendly, man, and not nothing too. Oh, she know, dog. No invitations to no clubs, man. And she like haven't asked that of like nobody in being folks. Although he smiled here, thinking it, sis. She's sillily thinking it sometimes, folks. That with all they young hanging out and flopping around, hey, that she could like maybe pull it off, man. And yeah, dude, calm down, man. We just talking about a little dance party by hey. Oh, she crazy, mum. Real crazy, in fact, folks. For like some, well, Christian dance parties, dude. That we saying gonna happen in like heaven, man, versus no. Oh, she one of them prophets, hun, who want to bring like heaven down to earth, man, in the simplest of all. And let's all just hug each other and get along, folks, 'cause this ride's about to get like bumpy, mum. It gonna get real bumpy, folks, as people's is turn to. Well, kill each other, man. All for the stupid chance to, like, survive another day, man. He pointed at the sky. And that gonna be, like, silly, bruh. 'Cause the signs of the times is winding down, folks. Believe it or not, man. Believe it or. Oh, it's an or for some of these, well, folkity folks we find on the channel, dude. Even though they crops is, well, not looking so good anymore, is they, bub? And for all hey living in a big city, man, well, let's just say, boys, that baby girl like asking the news reporters for more info, man, when they start to try and say things like, yep, folks, so some crazy Hungarian peoples is came in and stole a. Oh, they did do, man, instead of telling people like the truth, bruh, that them crops is looking, well, confragulated, man, in the worst as hell. Close, dog. You getting real close, son, to that tipping point on the scales, Bob, where the farmers is getting. Well, they do, man. But nah, man. Ain't gonna be no time to like take advantage of people, man. Simply put, dog, simply. Here he was looking stern and upstanding, man. It's how we want you to be, dude. As some people's worlds come crashing down like, and how, Lord, am I supposed to pay these bills and like actually afford food for my. Oh, it gonna be Americani them and soon, folks. So nah, miss, no need to gloat over they. Well, shipping problems, dude. And they should have been doing it like years ago, miss. And yeah, dog. So I speak of letting the American folk just have what they actually produce and they own. 'Cause they's gonna be a freeze out, Bob. One day, man, where the peopleses of the world say collectively, nah, man, don't think I wanna support they lavish lifestyles. 1 ounce more than I like have to, bruh. 'Cause they got like tanks, man, and fancy drones of no. We will see, folks, if them Americani boys can keep producing. 'Cause if not, bruh, off, dude. You gonna be off that world stage like in a jiffy, man, in a. Okay, dear ones, enough of scaring our Americani brethren in. Still, dog, they still some upstanding as hell peoples is over there, man, who cringin' at these words like, yeah, Lord, so we sorry, man, that we produced wars all over the. Typical, dog, it real typical of a military power folks to like snatch what they want from other, well, humans is Bob, just like he done to Hay. But well, creative stirs up folkses, bruh, and how they gon' like survive, bruh, you gon'. 'Cause yo peoples is known, bub, for they like survivalist spirit mixed with. Oh, it going down, dude. And the whole world bout to be run by. Yeah, dude, that Hydra thingy, man, that you sillily thinkin', Bob, ain't like real, bruh. When the demonic needin', well, avatars to do they biddin' in this life, son. So yeah, dude, they real, son. You just probably won't know who they is till it all said and. No, doggy, knowing who these freakos is would get you, well, snuffed in a heartbeat, man. And the only reason she's still alive, man, is that she learned it too. Yeah, dog, that whole keeping a low profile thingy, man, that you like wouldn't know much about, would you, dude? So just back off, son. Thinking of B as well. Just that, bruh, for not calling out his, well, true name, man. And yes, dog, she know it, man. But also know it like a fakester prom star name, man. Meant to make people, well, cower down, bruh, to put it. So nah, man. Ain't doing no genetically research on his, just to find out. Yep, boys. He were satanic from the beginning, man. And now he's all, well, whacked in the face sometimes, man. By all this Julie weirdness, bro. That is sometimes sweet, sometimes saucy, and past times gal of mine turnin'. Well, cool to put it simply, man. Despite all, hey, lots of setbacks, man, for hey, to contemplate all day of no. He was steering me by the shoulders. But we like steering her back to like me, man, each time she tempted to. And they dry as F at this time, dude, 'cause we saying things to her like, come up and steer. They all gonna get a come up and sweetheart for throwing your pretty little A under the. Oh, she stopped riding 'em, bro, 'cause they showin' up. Well, too early sometimes, miss, for hey to catch they swishin'. Oh, they swishin' by in them moments, miss, to wish her a good. Nah, man, more like a smirk in those moments, dog, where they sayin' things to theyselves like, yep, boys, deserves it, bro, to have hey criminal lead A passed by they. Ain't no criminal, sis, so just down, dolly, thinking it's your duty in life to like punish a B. And if, doll, she could ever say sorry for callin' you a, well, here it is, doll. She's sorry, miss. Hey mouth came out with that word that day of no. And now? Well, you just guilty after this, chick. And we able to, like, go after you too, hun. If that's what it gon' take, sis, to calm your witchetty A back down to. Oh, she at null already, chick, on yo. And that for a while, chick, for oh, they ratchet, son, on hay. And she just walking around hay apartment sometimes, man, like she, well, killin' it, dude. Even though they ain't nobody around to call hey, some dude. They some people at that place, man, who ready to like slap a bee on the shoulder, bruh, and be like, yeah, chick, so good job, hun. Sayin' no to his sexy, all so you could stick with. Well, mean ol' him, dude. And if, dog, she get down about anything these days, man, it's that she said yes to. Well, an imposter, bruh, who brought hay down to hay knees in past times like, yep, boys, I want some mo' folks of his nice. Thought so, dude. She thought he were a real nice bloke of no. Here I saw a scene from the past that really happened. Max was bringing me an doodler and a snack for a bus ride that I had to take to Croatia due to like visa problems. I went out of the Schengen and back in. And here you go, chick, for your sweet little bus ride to that Croatia place, mum. 'Cause I hope I like get to see you again, chick. 'Cause you like my only hope, darlin', for a life without. Well, video games, miss, taking over his whole. Pretty much what he used to do, folks, before she came along and, well, swept that lonelier rug out from under his. For a time, miss, for a. 'Cause he were back at it, bro. Just once he had that cat wifery in the bag, son. And baby girl, well, wanted to scream at him, man, to just look at Hay and talk to it as if she a normal. But nah, man, just ignored her, bro, to the point she folded, well, into herself, dear once, till she sadly convinced herself, mum. I saw Mr. Z grinning really big here, that she would like search for some friendships, mum, that could fill Hay. And they did do, mum. For a while, chick, for a. But then came crashing down for her, miss, in the worst as hell. Side note, I don't ever talk about this stuff, so when I read it for you, sometimes I have a reaction, but I'm usually reading silently, and every now and then I cry when I read what I wrote, but when I speak, then it's kind of different, so. And that's That's my assignment from the Lord is to be quiet. I'm not supposed to be talking too much about these things anyways, so. Alright. So it came crashing down for her, and the worst is all. Oh well. Here we are, boys, back to square. Loves 'em, dog. And yeah, man, so we mean men, dude. But she don't want one, man. Not no more, folks. And yeah, dog, so we speak of a man who ignores hay. And that were the part, dude, of this whole story, man, that been tough on a gal, mum. If you catch that how, Lord, could a mean old guitar playing man in the sky actually love me one day, Lord? 'Cause I'm dying here, man, without no actual to snuggle up against and say, well, her true thoughts, man, versus no fake. Oh, it were her yesterday, man, as her man sidled up next to her on the couch and said, yeah, chick, so what you got for me convo-wise, doll? 'Cause I'm ready and willin' to listen, gal, to all yo' problems of no skimmin' dog. She skimmin' over that Mr. Z stuff yeah, mun. So my day were terrible the other day, man, 'cause he sent in buffoons usually, man, who ready to chat up a chick and girl, so you wanna head to my place, chick, 'cause I got a TV and some other goods I could show you up, no. Told her, dude, that this the charmin' show, dude, where the manos in life know how to attack a chick with they suaveness first, man, and then later I saw a man stab a woman through the eye with a sharp stick. Well, yeah, dog, that more gruesome thingy, man. That Satanist known for a dude. When it come to babies is mum, but nah, chick, the buck don't stop. But anyway, bloke, we just felt it were time, boys, that you knew a few more things baby girl kempin' through of no. Not easy for her, bloke, to trust guy number 2 on the street, bub, when he could be all, well, cronied out, man, and the simplest of all. Is a doozy of a life for her, mum, where the manos she's supposed to touch seem, well, untouchable at times, bro, if you catch up. Oh, she hemorrhaging at times, man, and private, bro. If you'd care to pray for her, a balanced dog, she need a bit more balance at that place, man, before she can just hop into it as of a Sunday morning and say, here, it was me, and I was smiling, and yeah. Yeah, dude, so I'm gut drauf, bruh, if you wanna come talk to my waitin' man, and waitin' some more, dog, for his sweet little A to be yep, boys, so today the day, man, when I decided for myself, Lord, if this sweet little cat, still crazy for me, bruh, are willin' to calm all the way down to, oh, she will do, one day, man, when she sees that, yeah, Lord, so you had my back the whole time, man, and here I was pantin' for his, not so much, bloke, not so. 'Cause she not impressed, dude, the way he will hopping around on stage, man. And smiling too, man, look at this chick. Am I not the greatest, dear? And don't you wanna come with my to know a Venster sauce of no? Soon, dog, and very soon, man, he gon' gather the courage, folks, to invite a bee out to. Nah, sis, ain't gonna be no raunchy, but well close to them in future, folks, when they find out for theyselves. What, bruh? So he were invitin' her married A to a concert. Well, so he did do, boys, so he. But his intentions pure, mum. Otherwise he wouldn't have the guts so to do so, man. Simply put, dog, simply. Out, Dolly. He just wanna get his sweet little A out the house sometimes, bloke, versus taking care of they ratchet. Oh, they doin' fine, man, and gettin' real used to it, mum. Having a sweet little mummy who prefer the indoors for some reason, bloke, versus no. All they think of it as, miss, all they think of it. Okay, miss, told you a lot about hay. He grabbed a chair. And chick, you jealous now, sis, of hay. Been through much, Dolly, in his short life on this. Oh, she longin', man, And yeah, dog, so we mean for the other side, dude. And to get away from all this. Been a doozy of a ride, bro, with his satanic. Here I saw Mr. Z sniffing me closely. All up in hay. And yeah, man. So we think she deserve it, dog. Another like go round folks at this thing called. We will see, dude. We will see, man, if it gon' work out for they. Love you, mun. And yeah, Dolly, being a mother is about important as F to me, chick. No matter what you think about they. Love you, dear ones. Truly, man. Truly, miss. And all the variations and too hard, man, to keep up with all these. Ciao, dear ones. Until next. I don't really have a lot of commentary on it, but I kind of just want to bring it to the forefront. I think it's interesting. There was something that was signed by Trump recently that has to do with big pharma, and I don't know if it's been on the U.S. news or not, if it got shoved underneath. I saw it on Forbes, but they're wanting to do more drug production in the U.S. so they don't have to rely on China. And then I saw it in the Austrian news like this morning. They want to do the same thing here in Austria, except they're already producing some of the drugs in Tyrol, which is in the mountainy areas of Austria on the west side. But they want to bring more drug production to Europe as well, I think. Well, Austria, but that might push a trend through Europe. So I don't know. Just something to think about, kind of interesting to see if that's going to work out or if it'll be like a half a type thing that Trump does that he says he'll do, but it doesn't happen. I know there's a lot of stuff to oversee if you're president or even if you're a shadow elite, but it'll be interesting to see if like that stuff actually gets done or not. So, and yeah, that shipping stuff from stuff all over the world, it is hard. If you start like buying seasonal, it is kind of hard. But if your supermarket offers everything, like that would be something you could try is like just to buy what's seasonal, even if everything from the world is offered all the time at your supermarket. That could be like a step for you to get used to like things changing, but obviously that's your choice. I'm still drinking coffee, but the Lord wants me to stop completely at some point, but I still drink it like every third day at this point. Anyway, just some food for thought for you. And I know everybody's journey is going to be looking different, but yeah, for people in the big cities, we'll be looking at different type of austerity measures than people that'll be in the country and can grow their own food, of course. But yeah, we'll be in the big city. So anyway, there's some food for thought for you today. Again, thank you for anyone that's been praying for me at this time. I know it seems like the best thing in the world that the Lord is in my brain and talking to me, and it is really amazing, but I still need some extra support in the spiritual realm, so to speak, at this time. So I would appreciate it. All right. There's some food for thought for you today. And remember, God turns darkness into light. God bless.